Hey guys, Mike again here with Jeeps on the Run, and today we're going to be talking about some of the weird noises your 4xe might make. Some are normal, some maybe not, but let's take a look and we'll show you what sounds this new Jeep makes. So this first noise you hear, the kind of the whining noise in the background, that's the power steering pump, which is electric. So you'll hear engine isn't running, but you still need power steering. So that whining noise is power steering. You might hear the fan in the background as well, and that does two things. In electric mode, that cools the battery. The battery actually has its own cooling system, its own cooling lines, even its own cooling reservoir with its own antifreeze in it. Speaking of the fan, when you're charging this, and it may be in a hot garage or even on the hot sun in a day, on a summer day, you might hear this fan kick on, and it's circulating that coolant through your battery system to keep the batteries cool while it's charged. Vehicle does not have to be on, vehicle does not have to be running, but you might hear that fan kick in while it's charging. That's completely normal. Let's show you a few other noises this thing makes. On top of that kind of whining, higher pitch noise you'll hear, which is the power steering pump, you'll hear another fan type noise kicking in right now, which is the HVAC unit. So that's your air conditioning running. We've got it set to 60 degrees on high inside the vehicle. It's not terribly warm out here today, so it's not working overtime. You'll hear this noise kind of consistently change depending on what the temperature inside the vehicle is doing and the demands it needs. So the other noise you'll hear, and if it's quiet inside the vehicle and you don't have the HVAC on, when you put it in gear, you're going to hear an ocean noise, like almost when you put your ear to a shell on the ocean. This hollow wave kind of noise as soon as you put it in gear. And I don't know if the microphone will pick it up, but I'll show you where the two speakers are on the outside of the vehicle, and we'll try and pick up the noise there, and I'll explain to you what those are as well. So I'm going to put it into gear, and let's see if you can hear the noise. It's kind of like a drowned out echo hollow noise a little bit, and I'll bring the microphone to the back and the front so you can hear it. The reason this is so pedestrians can actually hear the vehicle while it's in motion if you're in a parking lot or something like that where there's people around. So I'll show you where those are, and again, it's when the vehicle is in either drive or reverse. When you go back to park, it's silent. So right behind this tire, there's actually a speaker facing down, and I'll get a closer view in a second. But if you listen, that's the noise it's putting out, and it's truly just for pedestrians. Now, my understanding is you can actually unplug these. I don't recommend it, I don't suggest it, but my understanding is you can actually unplug them and the vehicle does go silent. And it doesn't affect any of the other operations of the vehicle. It doesn't throw any check engine lights. But again, I wouldn't mess with it. But that's the noise you hear. So there's one here in the back, and we'll show you the one in the front. So this one's a little harder to hear. Two things. One, you still have that power steering pump that's always active when the vehicle's on, so you're probably picking up that whine noise. And two, this one is buried behind the fender, but it's pretty much the same theory as the one in the back. It's basically a speaker up front that's just putting out this white noise, if you will, as a pedestrian alert, so people actually can hear something's moving or something's coming. So I'm going to take this microphone, I'll put it a little closer and see if you can pick it up. So we'll show you a few other noises that the vehicle makes. Next one I don't think is normal, and we're going to do our homework on this one. So the next noise is this creaking. You notice it usually at slow speed turns or when there's different weight on the front suspension left to right. Now, to me, I don't think it sounds normal. I don't think it's right. Based on a little bit of the homework I've done, my understanding is some Jeep dealerships are not sure what this problem is. I believe it's loose ball joints. The issue is, it sounds like it's a somewhat common issue on these JLs. So I've actually got an appointment with Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram tomorrow. And I guess I'll report back with what we find. But I don't think that noise is normal of all the noises. So I'd love to hear your comments below on the Jeep JL. If you got any questions, certainly subscribe, leave a comment below, let us know what you think. As always, thanks for watching.